And welcome back to YouTube. This is Booster Buster here with another Wildcard Wednesday. And today I got quite a different video because we're going to be taking a look at the Soul Calibur 5 Collector's Edition for the Xbox 360. First things first, I know what you're going to be asking, why are you taking a look at an Xbox 360 game? Because it's Wildcard Wednesday and this is the only chance that I'm ever going to get to do this. And I just kind of wanted to share with you a collector's edition game that I happen to have on the shelf, and I thought it'd be just a fun little look. So first, we're gonna just take a look at the slipcover to the actual box that's contained in here, and it's a pretty standard logo affair. You know, got the rating, Namco, the Soul Calibur logo, Xbox 360 logo, and this little guy right here is kind of what may sell people on this. An exclusive character DLC. Now, I did redeem this when I bought the game quite a long time ago, but I would like to know, was this character ever available as regular DLC, or was it only available when you bought the game? I would like to know that in the comments down below. Because if it was only available through this, that was really unfortunate. I really don't like it when companies do that, when it's exclusive to a set like this. It just locks content away that people would never be able to get otherwise. And who knows, that this character here could have been the best character in the game. I didn't think he was, but he could have been. And that would have been a dang shame. But before we get too much into it, let's just take a look at this. You can tell it's kind of like Fox pages right here, on this side and on that side. And on the back, it just tells you all the good stuff that's included in this limited edition, which we'll get into later. All the information, some pictures of the game, and of course all the captions saying how cool this game is, so you'd be enticed to buy it. So, without further introduction, let's take a look at the actual box itself that it's contained in. And I gotta say, I really do like this quite a bit. As you can tell, it's bound in what it looks to be, it's a hard plastic book to make it look like a hardcover book that would be sitting on a shelf. And I gotta say, I really do like this design. I wish more limited edition games did this, because it could sit on a shelf, like on an actual bookshelf, and not look out of place. I really do like this fake book look that it's going with. The back looks really ornate, like an actual back to a book that you would see, and I like that quite a bit. With the Soul Calibur logo right in the middle. Love that. And of course, the front of the book has Soul Calibur 5, kind of like engraved a little bit with this gold color lettering, which just makes it look really classy. Like I said, you put this on a fancy bookshelf, it would not look out of place. Of course, it's different once you pull it out and feel it. Yeah, you could tell that that's 100% fake, but it'd be a good Fox book for a bookshelf, nonetheless. Now, let's open the book and see what we get. First thing you'll notice, you have the Soul Calibur 5 making of DVD. I still have not watched that, but it's there, nonetheless. I really don't know if I'll ever watch the making of DVD. It's just something that I just never had much interest in. But enough about that. Let's move on. Of course, we have the game. Very awesome, very enjoyable game. Had a lot of fun with it, but as all things do, we move on once we once we get tired of a game, we move on to a new one. It's been a while since I played it, but nonetheless, it's been a lot of fun. It was fun for the time, I should say. The fact that you could play as the Assassin's Creed character was a lot of fun. A nice little tie-in. I never used him much, but because I have my kind of go-to characters. I'm not going to lie, I've always had my go-to characters, especially in Soul Calibur. Mitsurugi has always been a lot of fun. Voldo, I always use Voldo in almost every single Soul Calibur game that he's been in. Just a really wacky but fun character. So, of course, we got the making of DVD, the game, and here is the actual book inside the Fox book, which little bookception there. Here is the 100-page art book that comes with Soul Calibur 5. As you can tell, you got some cover artwork. Very nice. I'm just going to pull to a couple of random pages there. Viola. Maxi. I had a friend that was super cheap with Maxi. I don't know what it was, but man, he knew how to use that character quite well. Nightmare, a staple. You can't have a Soul Calibur game without Nightmare, and if you do, it's not going to be near as memorable. And Aeon. That's just a couple of the ones that I wanted to share with you. I didn't want to show more than that, though. And the last thing is the limited edition soundtrack, which is serviceable. As you can tell, I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but there is the list for the soundtrack. Very cool. I do not like the way that this is packaged. This soundtrack being right here really kind of makes it hard to open the book, so that I did not like. I wish that they would have put the soundtrack either in the back of the box or just in with the game itself, but that probably would have been too much work for them to put it in the actual game itself, because they would need to make 2 copies of the game. Project Soul, very lovely. I will say that is the biggest issue with this collector's edition, is the soundtrack placement. It just makes it near impossible to actually enjoy the art of Soul Calibur when you're opening up the pages. That was a big drawback. I really wish they would have just put it in the back of this box instead of a foam insert. But I don't control that. So overall, I gotta say, not a bad collector's edition. You get the soundtrack, which I always love having soundtracks, an art book, which is very fun. Making of DVD, which honestly, I don't think a lot of people really watch those, so I'm kind of glad that a lot of collector's editions got away from that. And the best part about it, the packaging with the actual Fox book cover. I love that. So, just let me know what you thought of this collector's edition. If you guys like the fake book cover or not, and if you guys enjoyed Soul Calibur 5. This has been Booster Box Buster with a Wildcard Wednesday, signing out.